everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This channel is Dr. Mommy Budgets, and I am Amanda, and this is probably going to be one of the quickest budget videos that I have done ever. Today is January the 29th, and this is the 5th Friday of the month. Therefore, it's not going to be a lot of transactions going on with this week's pay. And also with last week's budget recap being so short, I am going to tie both of those pieces of information into this one video. So yes, this is going to be very short and sweet. I actually hadn't even thought about it until I kind of sat down and I started to think about, getting all the expenses and debts and everything together. And then I thought about it. This is a week 5 paycheck, so you won't have a whole lot, which is good, I guess. But yeah. So that's pretty much all I'm going to have for this video. As you guys can see, I am sporting, I know that's an old school term, yes, it's showing my age, but whatever, my new national championship t-shirt today. I got it in the mail this week, so I was excited. So as I go out to do my quick errands, today I am going to have on my new t-shirt. Leave me a comment below and let me know if you like it. This is not the official national championship t-shirt, but I do have that one as well. But yes, this was one that I like because it actually has all the games that were played and the scores. Let me see if I can turn around to the back so you can see the back of the shirt. I think it's pretty cool. Yep, I thought that was pretty cool to kind of commemorate, all the games that were played during this wild year of 2020, to just keep up with the scores and the teams they played, because of course any football fan knows that this is not a regular season of play, or last season was not a regular season. There should have been other games and teams played outside of just the SEC teams. And no, this is not a plug for Fantastics, who I actually got the t-shirt from. I just like the t-shirt, and I just wanted to let my audience see it because I love it. So that's all I have for the intro on my beautiful shirt. Let's get back to the information at hand. So if you are interested in this sort of content, then stick around for the remainder of the video. And of course, as you guys know, it is a winter. It's in the 20s here. So of course I have my handy dandy coffee. So like I said, this video is not going to be very long. So without further ado, let's jump into the rest of this video. Okay, we're back. As you can see, I have my week 4 budget projection sheet in front of us, and we're gonna go through real quick just to do a recap to see if anything changed, which it did not. I was able to, let's see, let me make sure I'm on the right page. Haven't had enough sips of this coffee this morning. Yeah, I am. Okay, so I was able to go through everything on this page was done exactly as it shows here. There hasn't been a lot of change going on actually in this entire month of January for my budget, because I am on hold for 2 things, which are the 2 debts that I'm currently paying off, which is my mortgage and my student loans. So there was confirmation this week that student loans are going to remain in forbearance, or there's going to be an extension until September the 28th, 2021. And so I did go on my service provider's website to see that, yeah, my next payment is due on my student loans on October the 28th, 2021. So, yeah, that's where we are there, guys. But, yeah, as it relates to all of the expenses here, everything has been accounted for. Actually, there's one thing, the Hulu that I did have scheduled for this past week. It has not come out of my account yet. So I need to look a little closer to make sure, just to see when this actually drafts out of my account. I think this is moved to the first of the month expense, but that money has not come out of the account yet. But of course, it is sitting there waiting on Hulu to draft that out. So that's that. Now, as it relates to the week 4 budget recap, as I've stated in previous videos, my recap goes from the Friday of the payday up until the Thursday before the next payday. So with this being a payday, January the 29th, this recap is going to stop at yesterday, January the 28th, 2021. And here are the 2 quick items that I did not, quote unquote, project in that budget projection, that previous budget projection that you saw. The first thing is my sorority is doing a virtual event. I paid for that. It was $40 that came out of my my bills checking account. Let's get a couple of sips of this coffee. Hold on, guys. All right. Now, and next was last Friday we did McDonald's, and that was $20.89 for me and the kiddos, and that also came out of my bills checking account. That's it. That's all I have for a budget recap. Like I said, since I've been at home, sheltering in place, working from home, I haven't been able to really go out, or nor was I feeling comfortable with going out. So yeah, well, to certain places, we'll just say it like that. Certain places I don't go. So as it shows, then my budget recaps are going to be smaller because I'm not doing a whole lot, and in return, I'm actually saving money. So that's a good thing. So now let's dive into our week 5. I haven't even written out the week 5 budget headings and such because it's going to be so short. Okay, I think we got a pen that is going out, so we're gonna have to stop for a moment. Give me a quick second to go and find an ink pen. Let's see if this one is going to work. I'm actually at my daughter's desk today. Oh yeah, that one will work. So I'm utilizing her supplies. So we're going to be doing our week 5 budget projection. Okay. Y'all know I love my colors, so we are going to pull out the handy dandy markers, and let's see, what do I want to do today? Let's do green. Okay, this is our week 5 budget projection. Yeah, colors just make things more alive for me. It makes me want to do it. It makes it looks, attractive, and, so that's why I add the colors. So week 5 budget projection, and today is January the 29th, 2021. Guys, can y'all believe we are into, I don't want to do purple. Let's do another color. Let's do yellow. Can y'all believe we are into January already? 2021 already. The whole year of 2020, we were pretty much sheltered in place at our homes. Who would have ever thought that would have been a thing? And another thing I was looking at when I was downstairs the other day in my office, I looked over at my little area where I hang my keys, and my keys were hanging there as well as my mask. And I was like, you know what? This is about to be, or already has become, our new norm. When you grab your keys, you got to grab your mask. That's crazy. Grab your keys, your mask, and your purse. You know, that's just part of your wardrobe now. All right, let's get into this video. Week 5 budget projection. I don't have a whole lot going on because what I always do is I make sure that I get paid every week. So I make sure that all my bills are budgeted in the first 4 weeks of the month. And the reason why I do that is because the majority of the months in a year only have 4 weeks. So in other words, the majority of the months in a year, I only get paid 4 times. So I said, let's see how I can be able to craft a budget plan that will include all of my expenses and debt payments in 4 weeks. So guess what that does for week 5 checks? It allows me to do more with them. So in other words, I can do what I want with it. Typically, because I am in debt, you know, it would make some sort of sense, I guess. It depends on who you're talking to, because you have those gurus that say, hey, you need to put every single cent that you make onto your debt so you can hurry up and get out of debt. Then you have those people that say, hey, you need to continue to live your life and, you know, have a balance in your life so that you can have a mental balance and some form of sanity. So yeah, every now and again, you know, you can take some of that money and go do what you feel that you want to do with it. And I kind of lean toward that. I mean, I'm an avid saver, so a lot of my money is going to be saved, probably more than I need to be saving, because I am in debt, but that's just what makes me feel secure and comfortable. But yeah, so no, I do not send 100% of my extra monies to debts. And yeah, that's just where I am right now. So let's go on and write down what we're doing with this week's paycheck. Number 1 is the household expenses. That never changes. So in other words, every single week, I need to go and grab that money out of my bank so that I can take care of our necessities. Things like groceries, auto gas, the pet supplies. You know, if the children were in school, there were school supplies. I have a clothing budget, toiletries. Those type things never stop week to week, regardless of if I have other expenses or not. So I pull that out of my checking account in cash. That's $194. The next thing is I will still put the $21 in my daughter's checking account because she has a job and she goes back and forth utilizing her vehicle every week. So yeah, that $21 will go into her account. That's pretty much all that I am going to project for this paycheck. So there you have it. I'm actually sitting here, guys, trying to think to make sure. I don't know why my light is flickering like that. But I'm trying to sit here and see if there are other items. But right now, as I think through this, yeah, that's pretty much all I have at this particular time. So let's, continue on with how we would do a normal week's budget. Let's add these 2 items up. That's going to be $194 plus the $21. And I'm pausing, guys, because I'm really trying to see why my light is flickering like that. There's nothing touching the cord, so it's kind of weird. But anyway, This is going to be 194 plus 21, and that's going to give me a total of 215. So at this particular time, our total will be $215, right? So if you recall, I typically leave, we're going to go through the entire process. I typically leave $1,228 in this account. All right. So what we will do, we will subtract our expenses, which is $215 from the 1228. Let's do that over here. We have so much space on this page today. We can do all of our calculations right here because there's not a lot going on with the week 5 paycheck, which I love. I like that freedom to have options to do what I want, how I want it, when I want to. So this is definitely one of those weeks. All right, so let's finish this up. 8 minus 5 is 3. 2 minus 1 is 1. And there you have it. So basically, we will have a leftover amount of 1013. Okay, 1013. We're gonna follow through and we're gonna put our little blue cloud around that amount. Okay, and we're gonna add a description. So technically the description for this $1,013 is, I am not sure how I will allocate these funds, but just know, guys, that I am never destructive with money, and like I keep telling you guys over and over and over in every video, I am a saver. So you already probably can guess where the majority of this money is going, and especially because I am in a holding sale with this house on my mortgage and doing I'm currently doing a refinance, that all these extra monies that I'm going to be putting away will eventually be dumped on the mortgage. And it's so crazy. I am kind of still up in the air. It's gonna either be dumped on one of the two debts. Let's just say it like that. More than likely, I'm leaning toward it being the mortgage. But yeah, that's where we are right now. That's where I want to leave this budget projection. This is how I want to do it at this particular time. Now, perhaps when I come back and do the week 5 budget recap video, then there will be more of an explanation as to how I allocated these funds. But that's it, guys. No, I'm not putting any pressure on myself. Today is going to be a relaxing day. I'm going to go out and run my errands like I typically do. I'm getting another sip of my coffee. And that's it. So that's pretty much all we have. I still ended up rambling on and on, guys, and this video is still 14 minutes. Well, actually, it's probably going to be longer than that with the introduction, but whatever. I would love it if you would leave me a comment below and let me know how your budget techniques go. You know, how do you allocate your funds as it relates to paying your expenses and your debts? Do you try and put everything in 4 weeks of the month so that you can have, quote unquote, a free paycheck during the month? Or do you just try and stretch everything, all of your expenses out a full month and, allow any monies that come in during the month help take care of your expenses? I mean, no way is right or wrong. It's just what you choose to do because you feel that it is a way that you need to, it's going to be more beneficial to you and your household and your finances. So that's all I have for this video. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.